Welcome, this is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zen Tangle Teacher, and today's pattern comes to us from Sue Schneider, Schneider, who is a CZT, and I just, when I looked at this, I thought, woo, I love this. This can be a freehand or a grid pattern, and I just love the light and airy look. And if you do your tangle, your grid with a little bit of wave to it, you can get some really fun Flutter Net. So I'm going to start out, and I'm going to do it on a black tile, and I'm using a graphite pencil for my string and border because I want it to just kind of disappear. So you can, I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. Usually you can see graphite, but I made a border, and now I'm just going to grid it off, and I'm not going to be really particular that it is even. There we go. See if we can get a, so you can see that grid is not at all even. The graphite will kind of reflect, and you'll be able to see it. I am going to start with a, see how it looks. If it doesn't look, we'll change over to something else. I'm going to use a jelly roll that is a metallic, and I'm just going to start by putting an X in every other box. So some of them are larger and some of them are smaller. And then I have some that I can't make the complete X in. So you can see I've got an X in every one of my, every other box. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a little curve line. I don't know if this is going to turn out well enough for you to see. So I just kind of do a little curve from that line, that graphite line. Just a tiny one. Now when you use jelly rolls, you have to be very careful that you don't put your hand over the top of it because it takes a little longer to dry. So I'm just doing that in every one of these little X's. They just get, so they kind of look like wings. I'm going to rotate it a little bit and do my last one down here. So now I have them in everyone. I'm going to draw a little line right down through the center of that X. And then some little tiny antenna looking a little V. And there you can see I have my little Flutter Net. So I'm going to do it again. This time I'm going to do it on a, because that's really hard to see, I'm going to take a round tile and I'm going to just grid off my round tile. So I have it gridded off, and it's not a perfect grid. And then we're just going to go ahead and X in the boxes. This time I'm going to put an X in every single box. So I have a grid in every one except for those very outside ones. Then I'm going to come in and make my little curve line and fill in. But I'm only going to do that on every other one. So here you're going to skip. I did that one. I'm going to skip one. And you can really make them. I made that one kind of small, but I want it to reach right out to that edge. Then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to do this one. I'm going to skip that first one right there and do this next one. Skip. And I like to come all the way back to the beginning, so I kind of go from left to right, but you don't have to. That's just how I find I can keep track of what I'm doing. And as I get down near the bottom to this bottom, it's going to be a little bit harder to do, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to do this one. They're just going to have a little bit different shape. Still doing every other one. This one had a little bit of different shape on it, so. But it's still, and then skip that one and do this one. And now we've got all we're going to come back up to this top and I'm going to rotate it, and the other X's I'm going to do going the other direction. I think my pen is running out of ink, or I'm pressing too hard. Oh, there we go. I am pressing too hard. When you press too hard on a PN pen, the ink does not want to flow out. So you have to use a light touch. It really helps those of us who are heavy-handed to lighten our strokes, and then we don't smash in those O1s. I have a lot of O1s that I've been so heavy-handed on that the tip of the pen has crushed into it. So I really like these pen. This is the Apprentice pen. It's an 05. And I like it. It has that nice PN or plastic nib tip, and I like it. So you can see how this is filling in and just has a great look to it. But we're going to just give it that little magic that Sue added to it that I just thought was a delight. One more here, I think. There's two more. Okay, now we're going to come back and we're going to put the line right down the center. And I like to thicken it up so that it has just a little thicker line, and it's going to go through that X going both ways, and you can come back and give it a little and I don't care which way you put your little But isn't that just fun? On the black with white, but on the round, it's just a delightful little tangle. Thanks, Sue. I have had tons of fun with this one. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and check the links below for Facebook and my blog and the store where you can buy these supplies. Thanks again and have a great day.